Day 11. The World of Hershey. While we were on the road somewhere in New Jersey, we got an email from Mark Brandt, who runs Segway of Hershey, inviting us out to Hershey, PA. We couldn't say yes fast enough. None of us have ever been to the Hershey Hotel or Chocolate World, and we love the idea of checking it all out on someone else's Segway tour. Our tour guide was the fabulous Trish, a Southern transplant originally from North Carolina, who had a remarkable head for history and an absolute delight to take a Segway tour with. The gardens around the fountains were beautiful. We learned about Milton and Catherine Hershey's lives and their values and how they worked to improve the lives of the people in their community, particularly children and workers.
He just was a dreamer, and I like to think that Milton Hershey fell right in between the work ethic of his mother and the dreams of his father.
We were totally impressed with how 100% of the profits of the Hershey resorts goes to charity. The Hershey Hotel is catered to some very famous people, including the Obamas. We were floored by the ceiling in the entrance to the hotel. Really, the whole place was jaw-droppingly beautiful. But throughout the hotel, there are also pictures which capture the essence of Hershey's values: family, nature, community. Hopefully, the folks who stay there take some time to enjoy these historical nuggets. The circle room in the hotel was simply spectacular. Milton Hershey once got a bad table at a restaurant and decided that no one should ever have to suffer through a bad table when they were paying good money for a dining experience. So when the circle dining room was designed, he made sure that everyone had a spectacular view and no one ever got a bad table. Amazing attention to detail. We love the whimsical inclusion of the Sasquatch in the ceiling painting. Can you see it? We love Chocolate World.
I'd like to make me some chocolate.
How many of us are there?
From the first whiff of chocolate as you walk in the door until you find yourself at the cash register buying all things chocolate, this is a heavenly experience.
It smells a little nutty. It smells delicious.
Dawn, of course, can't smell.
I can't smell a thing.
Can we buy a candy bar as big as me, Trish?
We've got a 5-pound Hershey bar.
Oh yeah?
A 5-pound Hershey bar.
5 pounds.
Yes, I'll show you
Who
that.
doesn't like that? Oh, it's so sparkly.
This was Milton Hershey.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, he's a good looking guy.
Beautiful.
I like chocolate.
We took an animated ride through the history of Hershey chocolate making, and we loved every delicious moment of it.
See you inside.
Have fun at the factory, everybody!
And screen and thoroughly remove unwanted parts like pulp and
Only our milling machines, which grind cocoa nibs into unsweetened chocolate.
blended cocoa beans into large
process mixes and heats the chocolate, developing the rich flavor and color. Heavy rolls.
all of that fresh, delicious Hershey's chocolate goodness is finally ready to be packaged.
Like Hershey's milk chocolate in special dog bars.
One people. Thanks for everyone. Bye.
Hey, let's all get a picture together.
Okay, gang, time to go share some goodness.
Trish was phenomenal in every way, and if we could have bribed her to join our epic adventure, we would have. Big thanks to our buddy Trish and to Mark for making our time in Hershey, Pennsylvania so sweet.
Why they call it a kiss? Okay, so it's on the conveyor belt. It gets extruded onto the conveyor belt, and the women who worked in the company early on said, "That sounds just like a kiss."
After the tour of Hershey, it was back on the segways to knock off a few more miles on our journey.
Thanks, Trish!
Thank you.
Come on up over here.
Allison got on the RV to our next stop, and Dawn got on the Segway to enjoy more of rural Pennsylvania.
It's right in here.
Here's your thingamajiggy.
All right, thank you.
Side. Now we go.
Lots of farms, cows, and some pigs who really seemed interested in the Segways. You guys are great. You like Segways? For a good portion of my glide, I was on a bike trail which led to an amazing tunnel which was just carved through the mountain. Finally crossed the Susquehanna on a very cool bridge, and then battery died at the Rivertown restaurant in Wrightville, where I enjoyed an outstanding bowl of soup and a youngling. When Kate rescued me and brought me back to camp, Brett and Al had a roaring fire going, and marshmallows and hot dogs were roasting. Doesn't get better than that. We covered 32 miles in half a day, pretty good under the circumstances.